Hey Act 2 crew, and today I've got the first of a series of 7 videos for you for solo drama exercises. So let's go and have a look at the first one. Number 1, developing the senses. This is one of the simplest but most challenging acting exercises you can do alone, because you have to really focus strongly on it to do it right. As the title suggests, you have to use all of your senses in order to become fully aware of your surroundings. The sound you hear, the objects you see, the things you can touch and feel, even tastes and smells in the air around you. You have to take every impulse and stimuli from your surroundings until you can really know them with every sense. Listening is a key aspect of acting. Morgan Friedman has said that acting is all about listening. An actor who is a good listener has a very good chance of being successful in the business. Sight is vital in reacting. Use your eyes to measure your surroundings, including objects and later co-actors sharing the stage with you. You need to train your eyes to constantly monitor the body language and facial expressions of your partners on stage. Reacting appropriately and dynamically will make for a much more believable immersion for your audience. Use your ears to hear, not just listen. All too often we hear things but do not actually listen or comprehend the sounds we are hearing. It's important to really consciously listen, take in and process all the sounds that you hear. That way you're building your sense of the environment around you. Verbal inflections and tones of fellow actors are important too, and when reflected by your responsiveness to them, will lead to a greater experience for those watching. Touch. Use your skin to feel the objects around you. Touch them. See what kind of texture they have and what kind of feeling they have. Are they rough, smooth, hot, cold, heavy, light? Remember, sometimes stage props are different to the real-world items. Here is a great example from pantomime. Watch how Colin Kenwood, playing the Alderman Fitzwarren, takes the case from the Mayoress, and see how this can be used to great comic effect.
There you go. I'll have the money wired to the Swiss bank account by the end of the day. Toodaloo.
Bye, Hilda!
Smell and taste. These final 2 senses are intermingled and have many elements that cross over. Use your nose to smell what kind of fragrance surrounds you, and use your tongue to taste the air too. You'll be amazed how much more you can smell when you open your mouth and use taste to amplify the sense of smell. This exercise is one you can do alone and often to develop sensory perception. Firstly, give yourself a minute and observe your senses. I know this can be challenging not to get distracted or lose focus, but the senses are truly incredible and vital tools for us to use as actors. The more sensitive the senses, the more receptive the actor. If you've read any method acting books written by Stella Adler, Stanislavski, Uta Hagen or Sanford Meisner, you might have come across a term called sense memory. Certainly students I've taught will be very familiar with the sense memory exercises we've done before. Yes, the sense memory techniques deal with how our senses help us in acting. We will get to use sense memory in the final of these 7 exercises. However, this challenge is not about sense memory right now. We're not using our memory for this, merely building our library of sense memories. We will completely focus on doing this exercise of feeling the current surroundings and being in the moment. You have to keep a few things in mind when doing these exercises. Make sure you're not wearing any socks or shoes, gloves or sunglasses on your eyes. You must not also use any music just yet either, as this will distract our listening skills. So for now, please find an empty space where you can be alone. Pause the video here until you've found your space. Now, follow these directions with as much focus as you can. Firstly, look around you. See what's there and become aware of the size, shape and distance of objects. Look at the colour and be aware of the space that has light and those areas of the space which are darker or in shade. Now start walking on the floor and try to feel the floor. Try to feel the texture, feel the temperature. Is it hot, cold, slippery, smooth, sticky? Is it rough or soft? Now the harder part. Allow the floor to feel you. Make sure you walk in such a way that allows the floor to feel the texture of your foot. I know the floor's not alive, but you have to believe that the floor is a living thing and can feel your foot. Once you start to feel the floor and allow the floor to feel you, focus on your breathing. Do not force your breathing, just feel how you breathe. Focus on how much time you take to inhale and exhale. As you do, begin to focus on the taste and smell of your space. Is there anything that sticks out? What is it? Be aware of it. Now, add the sounds from surroundings to your focus. Discover the sounds around you. It may be the sound of passing traffic, wind in the trees, or somebody talking. Just listen and hear. Don't think about it. Now, with all the above steps, add the feel of the space around you to the focus. Try to feel the space that surrounds you with your whole body. Initially, you can start with your hands, then your face, chest, stomach, knees, feet, until you feel the space with your whole body. Keep doing this exercise for 5 minutes if you can. Note, if you lose the focus on any of the steps, go back to that step and do it again. This exercise requires practice, practice, and practice. However, if you master it, you'll be a much more receptive actor. You'll be completely in the moment and receive stimulus from not only your co-actors, but from the surroundings as well. Even from those things that are not in front of you, but you have imagined they're there for the sake of the scene. I really hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you can use it as an exercise, maybe as a warm-up or as an inspiration towards your devising pieces. Really looking forward to more of your videos. See you soon.